Welcome to the Streets Entrepreneurs and Futuristic Digital Wealth Agency. Don't steal my name. We got it copyrighted and stuff. But basically, one section is for the podcast and basically to talk and then not just that, but to control and own our self, our things and what we're doing. Futuristic Digital Wealth is us now getting into what you see back here. Let's move a little bit so you can get a good image. That little red dot right there, you see it right there in the corner? That little red dot is basically how many people are actually really using artificial intelligence now. The other gray spots, this is for the large conglomeration of people that are not using AI, don't know nothing about AI. And that's basically this is a lot of people. The green is the people that know about it to an extent or have used it from like ChatGPT and things in that manner. Yellow is for people that are actually using it for a use case. Then red is for actual building and implementations of this system. Let's say, for an example, changing up a whole infrastructure from using AWS and now artificial intelligence infrastructures. Why do I want to talk about this? One, I had a business and I not even just a business. I was going through a lot of issues with credit as getting older as a male and a parent. I also ventured to Atlanta, Georgia, and Georgia and Ho, and noticed that, and from meeting a lot of successful people and rich people, that rich people do not care about cash. Their thing is cards, credit, cards, points, equity, assets. Cash has no value. A lot of us don't know that because we are still, let's say, untaught. We're still in the barrier of where we're still trying to figure out from being stagnated and held back. Financial literacy, we're going to say. But how does this correlate with AI? And why do I want to say that? Because before, to get into, let's say, stocks, right? We would have to go to schooling, Wall Street, deal with a lot of different groups or ethnicities that don't have your best interests at hand. So they're only giving you 50% information, 10% information, and stuff like that. AI is like a super library that you can actually, let's say, control and consistently talk to. So what I mean by that is like if I wanted to go to college and study physics, I got to go to different classes like English and stuff. I can't sit in just a physics class and ask the physics teacher 80,000 times specifically on one question, one book, article, etc. With artificial intelligence, you can do that. Then on top of that, the biggest the biggest thing that not even just a race thing that people go through from history is this gap with the information. People of power have information that people of less power don't have. If you can, let's say, make the playing field leveled a little bit more, then you might have a better chance to, let's say, succeeding or becoming powerful yourself or getting certain attributes and resources that you did not have before. That is how I'm looking at AI. And then now, like I said, for an example, I was doing credit repair to not just help myself, to also help people around me understand credit and also how we could get paid from doing it. In the midst of credit repair, when people that are really doing credit repair to help you, it's a lot of paperwork, details, and let's say re-going, meaning that we have to still keep going round after round sometimes, depending on how harsh your credit is or how tough these companies want to like fight back. So, for an example, like your annual credit reports are very long and thick. So, I made an AI tool to help me analyze these credit reports faster and then train the AI on FCRA and FDCPA laws. What that did was eliminate so much time that I had to waste from going through each report, counting up the different inquiries, the different accounts, the account numbers, to where I had it in all one format. And I'm using a system that could process millions of documents fast. Then from there, a lot of us always wanted to build an app or website, or let's just think business wise. We can now have a storefront in a real city on a block, and then now you have a storefront on the internet that accesses the world. That's a win for win. A lot of us didn't have that opportunity before, or you needed years of schooling, thousands of dollars, and a whole bunch of people on your team to develop an app or website, for an example, like Amazon or something. Now you don't. So a lot of us are complaining and distracted about money. But how about using these tools to not just be focused on money, but how can it make you more efficient? How can it make your business more productive? From there, if you are delivering a service that is helping people, people will pay. So stay tuned for more from FDWA, Industry Entrepreneurs. And if you woke up this morning, you blessed and you not behind. You just ain't start yet.